Hi, my name is Timothy Grasso, and I'm the Electronic Resources Generalist here at the David Allen Hubbard Library. I would like to welcome you to our ebook overview. Today, our key points will be: what is an ebook? What are the restrictions of an ebook? Where can I find ebooks? And how to open an ebook, both online and when downloaded for offline use. First off, what is an ebook? An ebook is a digital version of a manuscript that you can use on your computer, your laptop, or on a handheld electronic device, such as an e-reader or tablet. Now, what are the restrictions of an ebook? Now, I'll be covering some of these restrictions again when we examine an ebook, but to start, it should be stated that there are copy and print restrictions on ebooks. For example, you can't go on, find an ebook, and print out the entire book. That would be copyright infringement. So each publisher sets a certain limit on the number of pages that can be copied, printed, or saved to PDF. This limit can vary from book to book depending on the publisher and length of the book. For example, some might state a 100-page copy limit, while others limit you to 10. Fuller has no ability to change these print and copy limits. Most ebooks also have timed downloads. Certain companies will allow you to check out a book for 24 hours, while others allow you to keep it for 7 days. This can also vary by what the individual book publisher allows. However, I want you to know that if you run out of time with an ebook, there are no restrictions on the number of times you can download the ebook. So, to repeat, if your time is up, it will not restrict you from downloading the ebook again. The only issue you might possibly run into with ebooks is that some have a limited number of concurrent users. A few of our older ebooks, especially, may only allow 1 to 3 users to download an ebook offline at the same time. If this is the case, you will be notified, and unfortunately, you will have to wait for others to return the ebook before you can download it. Nowadays, we really try to buy unlimited user ebooks that don't have this limitation. Now, in order to download a book offline, you will in most cases need to download Adobe Digital Editions, or ADE. This software download is freely available for Windows and Mac, and can also be accessed on the App Store and Google Play. Some vendors also have their own ebook reader apps you are welcome to use. The ADE is usually preferred since it works with ebooks from multiple vendors. Vendor apps generally only work with that particular vendor. After you download ADE, you will be asked to authorize it on your device. You will be asked for an Adobe ID, but you can choose to authorize the device without it. If you plan on reading ebooks across multiple devices, however, I would recommend using the Adobe ID. This will sync your ebooks across devices so you don't have to download all of your ebooks on each individual device. EBSCO ebooks in particular also require you to create a My EBSCO account in order to download ebooks from their site. This username and password is created by you and is not linked to your Fuller ID in any way. EBSCO uses this login to track which books are being borrowed from their platform and for how long. I recognize that this is an annoying additional step, but the good news is that you only have to create the account once and then sign in whenever you wish to download ebooks offline. Offline ebooks can be read anywhere since they don't require Wi Fi or data to be viewed, and the website won't time out on you a couple of hours into a research paper, which, believe me, is more annoying than creating an account. So, to summarize and review, print, copy, and save restrictions apply both online and offline. To download an EBSCO ebook offline, you will need to create an EBSCO account. And to download any ebook, you will need Adobe Digital Editions or another reader app. Offline ebooks have a checkout period that is renewable, but some ebooks may have a limited number of concurrent downloads. There are less steps to reading an ebook online, but downloading avoids page load times and internet connection issues. So there are pros and cons on both sides. I want to quickly address the difference between multi-user and individual ebooks. As an individual, you have more access to ebooks than an institution like Fuller. As a student, you can go on Amazon and find a Kindle ebook relatively easily and cheaply. As an institution, Fuller has to find multi-user ebooks. This means if you find a Kindle ebook that you want the library to own, Fuller can't just purchase the Kindle version. Since it is for individual users, loaning it as a library copy would be copyright infringement. This is where library vendors like EBSCO and ProQuest have to come in. So, where can I find ebooks? And to answer that question, we're going to go to the Fuller Library website. Now, I've typed in something simple, disciple here, and we're going to search that. and try to find something that's available online. So if we scroll down a little bit, as it loads, we'll see James, The Wisdom of James. It's an ebook format and it has the view ebook link here, which tells us that it's available online. Um, if we are to click the view ebook link and we get a broken link or the wrong ebook, there is a simple and effective way to address that issue. If you click the title here, it'll pull up the side tab and you'll see the e-links down here. The first one is linked to the view ebook button. And so right over here on the right, for all the links, we see report a broken link. So if you were to click that, it would send a report to myself and Danielle Whittington, our electronic resources librarian. That way we can fix the link or find another way to get that resource to you. So if links aren't working for you, please take a few seconds of your time to report it, not only for yourself, but so we can assure access for everyone else as well. So going back to the original View ebook button, we click that and it pulls up our ebook, which as it loads, we see that it is from EBSCO. So that will be important to note later. Uh, most ebooks have a PDF full text option or an EPUB full text option. This one just has the EPUB. We also see download here. This would download the entire ebook offline. And if we scroll down a little bit, we see this area here. It says publisher permissions. And we see that the print and save is 60 pages. So that is your limit that the vendor has set for this book. And the concurrent user level is unlimited. So as many people that want to download this book offline at the same time can do so, as many as you want. And now if we click full text here, we'll see what it looks like if you load the book online. So once it loads, you'll have the entire ebook available online, cover to cover. And many ebooks nowadays also have a function here that allows you to download a single chapter. So you can pick just a single page, you can pick a range, or you can pick the entire chapter, which is 18 pages. So since that is less than our 60-page limit, you could download this entire chapter as a PDF that you can keep forever. You don't have to return it, and it's yours to keep. So if I wanted to download the entire ebook, I can go up to the top right corner here and click download, or I can go back to the main page and click the download here. When I do so, because it is EBSCO, it will prompt me to sign into my account. So I will do that now. Once it loads, I have an account already, so I can just click sign in, or if I didn't, I could click create one now. So I'm going to sign in. And once that's loaded, it says that I can borrow for up to 7 days. And if a lot of ebooks give you the option of either PDF or EPUB, as I said, this one is only EPUB. And then there's this part here which says I have Adobe Digital Editions or equivalent installed, and I'd have to check that in order to download it. If you didn't have Adobe Digital Editions, you can click this link here, and that will take you straight to the site where you can download the software. So I'm going to click download for 7 days, and it downloads the file right here, or I could go to my downloads folder to find it. And when I click it, because I have Adobe Digital Editions already installed, it automatically fulfills it and pulls up the ebook where I have access to the entire ebook online or offline. So I'll have that for 7 days, and if I still needed to use it, I could log back in and download it for another 7 days. So I'm going to close out of this, and if you have any additional questions, please feel free to email us at lib-systems@fuller.edu. And be on the lookout for a follow-up video that will focus more specifically on the extra functions available when actually reading different types of ebooks. So thank you again, and happy reading.